Alright. Sitting in the small blind here, playing a PLO 6 tournament here. Currently we're down to 18 players. Top 10 get paid. We're second in chip stacks. We're looking to try to basically just maintain, maybe get up to 300k. I sit at 300k for a while. I'll be doing just fine. Not trying to get involved in any massive pots here. See, I'm even gonna slow play this. I have hold all the 9s and all the 4s. I just hit another queen. See if we can get any value here. Maybe on a Jack 10 draw. I don't really know what I can get any value out of. See if I can try to get 5k here. 4 of a kind. There we go. Very nice. Well played. Just a small pot. But when you flop the nuts, it's tough to get value. And you hold, like I said, all the 9s as well. This is way too many spades that I probably shouldn't have called. Probably should have just thrown this away, but 3 spades come up on the flop. I know nobody else is really holding much. Plus we have straight flush draws. 8, 9. I didn't figure I'd probably hit much there. It's mostly my fault for even calling. I should have saved my 2k for a better hand. But we're going to check fold this one all the way down to the river. Who knows, maybe we make a miracle hand. Yeah. Like I said, we should have got out of there earlier. We have rabbit hunt on 2, 3, 4. We would have had a 5, 6. Not a great hand, but we do have spades. And we can target lemons, because they don't have very many chips. We also have good club draws. Don't really want to get involved in a firework hand. But if B-Banks ships it, we'll get out of the way. Otherwise we're calling. Oh, we hit 3 of a kind on the flop. We're calling all day. And there it is. We're up to 300k. And down to 17 players. Just like that. And that's why you don't raise with a high pocket pair in this game. See, he had kings. That's all he had. He wasn't drawing to much. He had a flush draw on the turn, but I was so far ahead that it was so tough to catch up with. Here we held 3 9s, which is never good to hold 3 of any cards. We only had diamonds and spades, king 4 and 10 9 suited, neither of which are great connecting hands. And then 3 9s is never good, because if a 9 comes up, you can only play 2. You don't get quads. So that's a easy fold hand, pre-flop especially. I don't even know if it was raised or not, but down to... This one's not a terrible hand. We're gonna actually raise it up a little bit. We have ace 9, queen 4 suited, and we have king 7. So we have good removal from the top end. A couple medium cards. 7-4 can be used on the low end along with the ace. So we have a little bit of everything all throughout the board. Hopefully we can make something decent happen. Flopping a set is pretty good. We will go ahead and check. We still just have a set. See if he tries to get tricky here. We're gonna bet 6k. See if we can get a fold. We did not. We still have top set. And it's good. Well, I guess it wasn't top set. 8s could have got there if he had 8s. But, again, raised with top pair. And couldn't improve. It doesn't help that I had an ace as well. This isn't a good hand, but it was lent to me. And we flop a straight with 5-9. And it's not a very coordinated board as far as suits go. We do have the 5-7-9 redraw. We'll take an easy win when it gets lumped to me with a bad hand. We want to show that we aren't betting white total. Now we flopped 2 pair with 9s and deuces. That's top and bottom. We also hold 4-5, which is good because that'll give us a straight draw with any 3. There's our 3 for the straight. We're now holding the best hand currently. We want to bet 2/3 pot. Try to entice a call here. Faded diamond. Now we still have 4-5 for the straight. 7-10 beat us and 7-5 beat us. He was on a diamond draw. Clearly he folded. We're still sitting in first by over 100,000. We're going to fold this hand. It's not a great connecting hand. We do have spades. We do have the low end for the straight draw. But if this comes out anything over 8 high, we're pretty much done. And there we would have flopped the wheel draw, needing a 4-3 or 2 to connect. Couldn't hit clubs. We do have top pair, but again, any jack, queen, king gives other people opportunities. We're not really looking to play that game. We would have ended up with the nutted hand at the river, but let's see what we can spin. This is a good bluffing hand. We have 3 aces. and pocket twos. So an ace deuce board would be great. I don't love this hand. It's absolutely pretty much just a bluff hand. And that's what we're going to try and do. We would have ended up with probably the best hand, but it's all right. We can keep winning these small to medium hands. Slowly chip away at adult game, get them into a spot where they have to shove. Hopefully we get a couple callers if it's super short stacked. Having a 3 and a bunch of overs is great here. I'm gonna try and wait till we get a full house though. There it is. Unless they have pocket kings, pocket tens, or pocket eights, we should be good here most of the time. I'm gonna go value with 9.975. I'm gonna make the call. Unfortunately, he's got pocket kings for a bigger full house, which is okay. We're still sitting strong with 290,000. But that was definitely a big hit. Should have just checked back. Let him lose out on his value. Not recognize his value. It's fine. Again, he overbets his aces, and when he doesn't connect, it is bad. Back up over 300,000. Nobody else has more than 2. We did hit a 5, but we have pocket 10s. It's good card removal to have pocket 10s here. We also have the straight flush draw now with the 3-4. Deuce of spades gets me there. I did not mean to do that. That was a complete misclick. I meant to check. It's a terrible play on my end. He only called with 2 pair. Guess he had removal for the queen 10, but I had better removal for the 10s. Raise to 9. 3x big. We have spades and diamonds, which are great suits to have. That's a terrible run out for our hand. Well, we would have had a straight, but a paired board in this game, anything is possible. Not a great hand, but we do have pocket queens, so that's okay to play. If it gets raised pre-flop, we're gonna probably just make a fold. Unless he jams, he doesn't. Well, we did hit middle set. I'm going to target adult game here by potting this. We don't have great removal for any draws that may be coming. I guess we have king 10, so a jack will give us a straight. So that we weren't light, and we would have ended up hitting quads. Ace, king, 10, 9. So ace 9, king 3, 3, 4. We have 3 straight possibilities, 2 flush or 3 flush possibilities, and all of the removal in the world. Hey, we flopped the nuts. We're gonna check it. Now we just made a longer straight. He bets 3k, 0.6k. We're gonna go 3. We're gonna bump it up to 14.4. That's approximately where he's at. Ace king again. Showing again why we're not to be messed with. Getting an adult game, getting picked on a little bit by me. Don't mind doing it. I will call light. 5, so 6, 7, 8, 9. Gives us great straight possibilities. We do have to connect a little bit. We do have diamonds and hearts. Fit all in, understood the assignment, I believe, hopefully. And we hit a full house on the river. Should be good. We are good. We get a knockout. I don't even think he had. He did have king queen. Thank you for not fucking up my plan. I appreciate that. Thank you for the chips. It's great. We're down to 15. We're that much closer to the money. I am in $30 for this tournament. I did have to rebuy once. I busted the second nuts versus the top nuts. I don't recall exactly when. It was early in the tournament. But I've been running extremely well since then. I do need to slow down, even though I do have the nut flush draw. It is a paired board. That does make things scary a bit, because we don't have a 5 in our hand. We do have the diamond draw as well, but again, without a 5 in our hand, everything in this world is scary. And king's full, or 5's full of kings. I don't think I was gonna get them to fold. We're down to 15. We're on break. I will pause and resume after break. Alright, first hand back from break. Wow, great bluff hand. We do have clubs and hearts and diamonds. So we are triple suited with 3 aces. So that's great. I don't love that we have 3 aces, but I also love that we have 3 aces, you know? Nut flushes are on our horizon. We are gonna bump it up quite a bit. 7, 8, 9, 10. So he did show the straight. He wasn't going anywhere. This hand not great. We have pocket eights, 8, 5, and 8 deuce are suited. And then just a 7 and a king. We don't really have many straight options. Basically just the middle of the road straights. When it goes 5 ways, it's not great. We do hit 2 pair there with a deuce and 5. But a bet like that, we're probably drawing slim. Now we're really drawing slim. Somebody's got to have a queen. They got to have overs to the 5. Hopefully they have the 5 and a bunch of overs, like a king. So now queens full of kings would be good for them. Not a great hand. Here, it is a playable hand with the ace deuce suited and the pocket deuces, especially if you hit trips on the flop. You can be very sneaky, but as you have seen through my hands, having a pocket pair is not very good. They get beat a lot, especially high pocket pairs. It's very easy to beat out with the straight and the flush draws. That's mostly what I'm concerned about, is straight and flush draws. What opportunities we have to improve post flop. That's why this isn't a great hand. The triple aces hand was good for flush draws, just because I had 3 different suits. The flush draw opportunity didn't come. Here I would have the straight flush draw with the ace deuce. 5 gets us there. So now we would have hit the wheel, but 6-7 beats us, 6 deuce beats us. So still not a great hand to have, unless a spade comes, a non-pairing spade comes on the river. 6-3, 6-7 spades. Yep, he had the nuts at the time with the best draw. And we now have a new chip leader, and the second chip or third chip stack is gone. Flophouse has reached his own demise. Playing this hand because we do have some straight possibilities with the 4, 5, 6. We also have the pocket aces, which blocks the major straight draws. Gives us some of the better flush draws with the ace 6, the ace 4. Gives us a couple straight flush draws as well. Then 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a pretty good flop actually. We have 4-5. We're gonna bump it to 12. Okay. We do have great removal for future streets. He's thinking. He already asked for time on this. Which tells me that he's not very strong. Maybe. We would have had the nuts, I believe. I didn't recall what the run out was. I think it was 5-10. So we would have had 6-9 for the second nuts. I guess 9 jack would have beat us. But we did have great removal. This has good removal and lots of straight possibilities. I don't have very many flush possibilities or very good flush possibilities. The 9-10, the 6-4, the deuce 3 are all good, but make a fold. Don't want to look fishy. Wouldn't have hit much, so it was a good fold. Easy fold, hitting the big blind. It kind of sucks that he's able to just pick up blinds like that, but I'm not mad about it. We're gonna try and pick on Miguel on, and Pusty Bloom, especially if we can get into a big hand with them. I don't think Miguel will raise much pre-flop. We do hit top 2 pair. We're going to lead for 8k. We block the top 2 sets, and we'll just take it down there. King Jack. We'll show it. Middle pair, Ace King. Not very good flush draws. We have King Deuce, 7-4, diamonds and hearts. It's probably a fold hand. I'm gonna limp because we're trying to pick on Miguel. So if we can get the 2 of us to team up against him, we're sitting good. I like that we have Ace King here. A Jack would be wonderful. Can hit one on the turn. Asking you shall receive. Non-pairing card on the river. We do have the Stone Cold Nuts. Ace King, King 10, both play the same. Well done. We both understood the assignment, try to pick on him. Don't really mess around with each other. We did have lower straights as well. It was pretty easy blind to pick on. So Miguel loses about 5,600 on that one. Miguel loses 4,400. The other 1,200 comes from the other people's blinds. Now, if Banks and Chips are smart, they pick on Miguel, try and get rid of him. Oh, we would have hit top set here and had a 9 as well, and a Jack for removal for the nuts. See, this becomes a dangerous board because 8-Jack is the best hand right now. We don't have any 8s in our hand. We do, again, have top set, but more and more straights coming. Not great. Don't really love to see it. Hopefully Banks makes a bet, gets Miguel to fold. Miguel doesn't earn a pot, but he does with 2 pair. Wow. Pocket 10s would have been the best hand. There's so many. I do like this hand with queens. And the suited ace with a queen. I like that my other queen is suited as well. Again, trying to pick on Pusty Bloom. I think Chips Tiber understands that. Hopefully. We're 2 away from the money. We need to get one of these 2 shorter stacks out of here. If I can get another 7K out of them, great. If not, I can play this pretty passively. Or aggressively if we flop well. We have the straight draws plus the top set. And backdoor flush draw with the clubs. For Tolan, we can pick on him. Don't want a paired board. We have 4-6. Well, a paired board with 5 would have been okay. Would have given us a vote. 10s and 5s with an ace king. I'm gonna call just because Pusty's in the blind. And again, we're picking on him. We're not trying to mess around much with the other players. Picking on Pusty and Miguel on. Thank you. I figured Chips Tiber understands that it's likely going to come down to the 2 of us because we have such a chip lead over everybody else. It's not even really fair. Not a great flop. We don't have 2 hearts, but we do have the king of hearts, which is decent. I wish we had the ace of hearts at least. But we're going to play this pretty passively. Unless Chips decides to get feisty. Kind of does. Pusty could get feisty here as well. Jam. It puts Chips in a tighter spot. I'm guessing Chips has the ace of hearts. Might actually have a flush already. Hopefully Miguel can make the call. Cannot. Came out Jack and Queen later. We have 4 hearts here, 2 diamonds. Both are great draws. We have plenty of straight draws. The Jack Queen with the Ace King and the 4-5. So we kind of have the middle of the board and the top end covered. I don't love that we have 4 hearts, but it's not a deal breaker. If Pusty calls, we're going to raise. If Chips folds, looks like he got signed out for some reason. I think I've been playing for approximately 2 hours. I think it'll be complete. Pusty calls, we have to force them all in if possible. It's got less than 10 bigs. I like No, he's sitting out his back. We're gonna see a flop. Well, we don't have a 6, which isn't great. We don't have a 9, which is even worse. Plus all the flush draws are gone. We don't have a pocket pair. We have 3 of a kind. Any pair, any pocket pair has a boat. Any 6 has a 4 of a kind. We don't want to get tricky. 9's full. But he couldn't get any value because of the 3 6s on board. Makes it rough. Also, being this close to the money, he didn't really want to. So, Rumblefish, Down to Clown, and Pusty Bloom are 3 shorter stacks. With Miguel at number 8, I don't think he will get too tricky here. Oh, we lost somebody. Boss Hog went out. Down to Clown is down to approximately 4.5 bigs. Not a great spot for him to be. We're going to make things difficult on Miguel and take down that pot pre-flop. Ooh, 3 aces. Clubs are covered. Hearts are covered. Pusty Bloom might try and get a little bit feisty here. He does. We're here to call. Again, not a great hand. I do like the clubs. And I like the hearts. Like better if the king here was a diamond. But we're not here to get tricky. Top 2 pair. No flush draw. We have 3 pairs blocked. We're going to make a call here. Check, check. Top 2 pair. This is good. We're into the 400k range again, which is wonderful. Also, Miguel lost 3.6k, which is always solid to see. I'm going to use that even though I don't have any intention of making a call here. Mostly to try to speed the blinds up. Get them up quicker. I do get 30 seconds to act. Now, I believe I have another 11 seconds. If the other 2 players understand the assignment, it is in fact to make the blinds higher for Pusty to have to call. And I believe Chips did not understand the assignment. Maybe Banks will. Maybe Banks uses a time bank to ensure that it happens. Maybe he doesn't. Not really certain. There we go. He made a call to ensure that it happened. Love to see it. Wow. Banks possibly going out here. 7-9 with the straight. Banks doubles up through Chips tiebreak. Puts me into first place. I officially have 28.7k. We have a lot of straight possibilities here, a couple flush possibilities, and pocket pair already. So we have a set capabilities to go set mining, put Pusty in a difficult spot. Does he want to risk his life and be the bubble boy? I've been solid all day. Haven't lost very many flips. It's up to him. Chooses not to live another day. We would have hit a full house on the river for the sucko, most likely. Miguel decides to get involved here. We're going to make things difficult for both Miguel and Pusty. There's the Pussy Bloom shove. Well, give chips this one. I'm going to fold. I don't have a great hand, a great starting hand. May possibly get one or two knockouts. I hope he's not overvaluing a pocket pair. That's the biggest mistake I see in PL06. Is the overvalue of the pocket pairs. He's sitting out, trying to hold on. I would much rather prefer to be targeting down to clown. We're just going to play this straight up as we get it. We have middle set here. We're going to half pot that. Nothing too tricky here. 2/3 pot. Show strength. A little concerned that he's still calling, but my hand is still too strong to fold. I'm gonna make another value bet here. We have 2-4 blocked pretty well for the straight. He's in a difficult spot. He's actually got to think about this one. He did not want to get involved. And I show him the set. It was not my intention to get involved in a hand with him, but that's how the cards go sometimes. And we extend our chip lead to over 100,000. Unless he happens to take this hand down. Pusty appears to be back, appears to possibly be calling. We're going to take a look here. Down to clown, it looks like just got through a big blind, would likely be on the small blind here. Likely just trying to hang on. I think that's what Pusty's doing as well, as we are hand for hand. It's just outside the money. Pusty did do an add-on. Would make $16 for last place. That hand had lots of spades in it. We would have likely made chips our next inductee to the town of value. Chips Tiber can call if he wants. I'm not worried about getting him 17k. Yeah, Pussy's just trying to hang on, but it's also causing the blinds to go up a little bit faster here. If Chips folds, we're going to make a bet. We do have two pair here. Make a min bet to get Banks to fold. Chips does want a tango. We're going to oblige. We have to be straight. And stone cold nuts right now. With a redraw to the straight flush. Again, straights and full houses here are very important. 100k pot will be over 500k when we run this. 7 of hearts would be perfect. We have the flush redraw. .8, exactly what Pusty has. 94 more. While targeting Pusty, and also, ensuring that my chip count keeps going up, chip goes down. Everybody gets inducted into Meta no value. That's what you can do when you have a chip lead and you're on the bubble. I don't know if I've lost it much in the last 5-6 hands. Looking back, I'm just going to make a smooth call here to target Pusty, to entice him to want to make his jam now. I have clubs just dominated. I do have some diamonds and a pair of pocket tens. I don't think Pussy's going to make a call because he's trying to hang on to just get the cash, which he'll likely be able to do. Vanderpon did get knocked out. We are in the money. I have 2 pair of jacks. Wow. Was not expecting to win that one. If we're being honest. Oh, I get to target Rumblefish. Nice. Should likely be all in next hand. If it does not want to oblige. I'm going to raise to 16. Having 2 cards against the call. We have straight draws and flush draws and an overpair. 3, 4, jack. Had a lot of draws. $16,792. $16,792. Not targeting anybody, just making a round bet. Rumble would like to oblige. He's more than willing to go with him. We understand the assignment, I hope. He did flop what was the nuts. For the extra 20k. Thank you, Rumble, for finishing in the 9th. I get to avoid that. Busty not only held on, but has chipped up, or has battered up, excuse me. 8s and 9s and 10s and jacks and now ace king, and it wasn't pretty. Go down to a final table. 7 players left. Busty makes his miniature. 7s and 5s. Maybe 2. It's 28-115. Wow. There's the ace. King, queen. Okay. Kanye makes a double up through me. I'm gonna let somebody else be the bully now. Kevin seems to be fully capable of it. We're gonna get a top 3 finish minimum here. Get at least 167. I don't see anything being able to really change that. I could blind out and still make it. We got 3 ways to... "3v1" to get a knockout here. As long as everybody understands the assignment. Tony G does not oblige. Says, "Get out of here, guys. I'm gonna take care of this." But doesn't. Oh, we have an all-in. Wow. Suck out City. Well, this is a decent hand. Ace Queen suited, 10-3, 4-6. Hopefully we get Miguel and Kevin in here. Was a good hand to be in. I didn't like the pre-flop raises, but I expect to go heads up against Tony G. for the first place prize. Top two pair, which is great. Hopefully Miguel obliges, makes a bet. Does not. I don't like that there's two diamonds out there. I don't have one. Now I'm just making a call. If he jams here, I'm out. Or pop bets. Jack King. But we have aces, ace queen, ace nine. So I'm double suited with aces, not folding them. Even two arrays. I do have queen nine for two pair. Don't really have much option but to go half pot here. Two-thirds pot here. Just waist strength. 5-6. Oh, I don't want to go out in fifth. Where 7-8 is there. I just know when I'm beat. drawing hand. I want to be able to get in for as cheap as possible. Get out with any mess. There we go, take it. Let the three juggernauts go at it. I don't think they understand the assignment. Especially Tony G does not understand the assignment. He's trying to play to win, and it's going to end up costing him, I'm assuming. Chips Tiger has a decent sturdy hand. He's going to make the call, knowing that he's going to get jammed on if he checks. I hope he knows he's going to get jammed on if he checks. He does. He has top set, and he's looking great. Well done. Well done, Chips. So we're up to 135 there. I need to find a good draw hand. Multiple suits. Multiple straight possibilities. See, that's just not it. We have 6-7, which is fine. The 5 is all I need. Or all I can get to get there. 9 gave me the bottom end, but Jack Queen beats me. I want a noted hand. Six, 7. I do have the 8, 9, and a 5, 3. So a 4. What? See, I didn't have the clubs to go with it. Which made that a pretty easy fold hand. If I get a limp or 2 and jamming, we're potting it. 108. Ace, king, queen, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. No. See, that's great straight hand. It's not a great flush hand. So if it comes out flushy, this one did not, but it came out way too high. Makes it very difficult. Well, no, my flush draw got there. It's only a 10 high flush draw. But I have... Ooh, Miguel is going for it. Ace Queen's nuts here. Does he have Ace Queen? If not, Chips, Tiber should be able to. Wow, the trips on the river. Gives Miguel. King, Queen, Jack, Jack. 10, 8. Gives me the top of the range. I'm gonna slow play it. Make sure I mostly not. We're on break. Alright, coming back to the final four. I'm playing for the top prize of 362. When we come back. Guaranteed 135. Alright, we're back to it. I have a pair, don't have a flush draw, don't have a straight draw. Easy fold. Great drawing hand. You have would have been a terrible flop, a worse turn, and a bad river. I have too big of a draw to fold. If I miss, I miss. But I hit the nuts. 6-9 is the nuts. I've now passed Miguel in chips. Even if I lose my big blind here, I've passed Miguel in chips. It should be good. I can make that fold. Miguel makes the call. Hopefully Miguel loses. 6-7, 4-5, 6-7, 8-9. I have all the draws in the world. Queen high flush. Didn't have 6-5. Wow. Miguel with the straight flush to put Tony G on the ropes. Wow, 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 wow. Just make the call. Maybe a min raise, if you so wish.
Good luck.
Huge drawing hand. He's down to 3 bigs. Tony G is. I'm going to essentially make him play for his entire stack. Great hand. Great hand. Secured third place. Not great there. Let them go at it. 167 guaranteed. Glad I folded. Don't have a draw. Don't have a hand. Check, check. Well, now it's a board pairing 8. Does get the flush there. Queen 9 diamonds is the best. 7-9 is the second nuts. They have either of those. They are good. Missed everything. Clearly didn't make a call. King 8 5 3 3 3. Well, let them fight it out. We're guaranteed 167. I have a great drawing hand here. For 167. Good day at the office.